Halloween solar storms. These were some of the major storms that occurred in 2003, and these were part of solar cycle 23. Now, solar cycles have been coming in various phases. The present solar cycle that we talk about is solar cycle 25. Halloween solar storms were seen in solar cycle 23 and were in the year 2003 as well. Now, the flares that were recorded during the Halloween solar storm were X class storms. Now, X class storms are amongst the most severe and the most destructive solar flares that are seen. Initially, it was rated as X28, but later on, it was believed that the X28 rating is not correct, and this is not X28, rather, it is X45. That means these were extremely severe. Now, when we talk about solar storms, the X-rays and the extreme UV rays, the ultraviolet rays that are seen onto the earth, and they travel at a speed of light, and these are known as the solar storms. So solar storms basically cause the radio blackout, and all the GPS systems, the communication systems are blocked. So there was an outage that was seen as a result of this storm. To understand this storm, there was an idea of bringing in SDO, which is a Solar Dynamics Observatory, and this was a mission by NASA. Under the Solar Dynamics Observatory, it was an attempt to understand how changes on the sun impact Earth, and this was something that was to be understood. More sun focused satellites were basically being tried to be developed to understand how the solar flares and the changes that occur in sun affect or impact the earth. Now, if we talk about this Halloween solar storm itself, these were considered as largest sunspots which ejected enormous solar flares. A lot of coronal mass ejection was seen, which is also known as CME. Now, besides this, there was geomagnetic storms that were seen, and these were sixth most intense in last 70 years. Now, when we talk about geomagnetic storms, G5 series was seen, which lasted for more than 27 hours at a stretch, which was very significantly long duration. Now, this coronal mass ejection that occurred had a potential to threaten the life on earth. It was believed that in a worst case scenario, what could happen? This coronal mass ejection would strike with a magnetic field directly opposed to the earth, like the north pole and the south pole of a bar magnet, and this could create intense condition or severe conditions on earth. But fortunately, we could say by chance it was that it was just 20 degrees of the inclination that was seen, and this led to sudden reduction in the impacts that were seen on humans, on the human planet or earth. However, the impacts were very severe. For example, aircrafts were advised not to go on high altitude in the polar areas. There was power outage for more than 1 hour in the country of Sweden. Auroras were seen far till Texas, and even in the Mediterranean region, the Mediterranean countries of Europe. SOHO failed. Now, SOHO is the solar and heliospheric observatory. This was a spacecraft which was built by European Consortium and was launched on an Atlas vehicle to study the phenomena and the internal studies of sun. Similarly, ACE was destroyed. ACE was Advanced Composite Explorer, and this was again a NASA's mission to understand energetic particles coming from solar winds. So both of these projects which were related to sun were destroyed because of the impact of solar Halloweens, which was very significant. It is believed that the amount of loss was very significant, and it was around $640 million on the EDIOS 2 spacecraft. Then there was nearly $150 million of loss that was seen with the Seawinds instruments, and similarly a lot of commercial aircraft systems were impacted. There were people who were at the International Space Station, and they had to protect themselves in the more shielded parts, and they were indicated, and they were asked to maintain themselves within the shielded region until and unless the radiation levels get down. So those were the events that we have talked about under the Halloween solar storm. As we said, a very very significant impact that was seen on the earth because of the solar storms, and with the help of SDO we can understand such future impacts. And the SDO, which is a NASA mission, started in 2010, and there have been lots and lots of findings since then. We would be covering many more interesting topics for you. Stay tuned. Have a wonderful day.